Oh, that's better. Clean glasses. Means I can see the world around me. I don't want to see the world around me. The world around me is a flaming trash heap. Hey y'all, welcome to a new video. Hopefully this will go up on Friday, if not the following Monday, but we're going to talk about the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. Last spring, they really screwed the pooch. I don't know why they decided to do this, like, we're not showing you what's on sale next week. So you couldn't, like, plan ahead and make a decision, figure out the right shade for you, budget. You know, that stuff that people have to do when they're planning on making a purchase. So we're going to go through it. There's a couple things that I'm intrigued by. I have a friend who was just telling me that she needs a new bottle of foundation. There's a couple good ones on sale, so we will go over those. Yeah, let's jump in. Let's talk about this sale. So it begins Friday, August 30th, which should be the day that you see this video. If not, it started the previous Friday and we're catching up on Monday. So let us preview the event. So I went through this earlier and I'm not seeing any of these like platinum only rewards. I'm not seeing anything that's like blacked out. So that's a good thing. Let's take a look at what's going on. The first day is actually probably the most intriguing. I love the silky matte. Silky mattes? No, it's the cream sheen lipsticks from MAC that I really like. But I like their formulas. I might look at getting one of these MAC lipsticks. I've heard good things about the Peach and Lily matcha pudding antioxidant cream. I don't know. It depends on how much it is, so on and so forth. The thing I'm really looking at is the About Face Performer Skin Focused Foundation. I have heard it is beautiful. I have a friend who needs a new foundation, so I am going to recommend this. She's been using the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, and that's a gorgeous foundation, but it's a little pricey. And the About Face is only $22 and it's going to be half off. So if you're looking for a good budget-friendly foundation, that might be one to look at. They also have the Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Wear 24 Hour. If you are one of the few people in the world who has not tried the Clinique Black Honey lipstick, now is your time. I am skipping the Philosophy foundations. This is Saturday the 31st. I don't like Philosophy fragrances. I find them really not offensive, but assertive. And I like fragrances that are a little more wafty, a little more elegant. Yeah, I don't know anything about the rest of these, so I'm not going to have an opinion. The Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen, I didn't like it. It's very silicone-y, and I found that it like made my makeup pill on top of it. I may have not been using it correctly, but I just didn't like it. Grande Cosmetics, I don't know why the travel size is the only one that's on sale. I got one of these in a subscription box, and I haven't used it in a while. I need to like put it on a table in front of me, but my table is a bloody mess. Overall, I like this. I use this in my brows when the tails are getting a little too fine or if I get overplucked. Overall, I like this, and if it's inexpensive and it's a chance to try it, sure, why not? But I already have it. I think it's fine. The Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, there's better out there. There's better in this sale. I don't like that mascara. I know that a lot of people love it. I am not one of them. I am intrigued by the Dry Bar Detox Thickening Dry Shampoo. I just picked up the one from Kendra, which is the Volume Dry Shampoo. But I am curious about the Dry Bar. I have had relatively good experiences with their products. Sunday Riley, the Luna Retinol Sleeping Night Oil. Y'all, I got a sample of this and I hated the smell. It has just this really noxious fragrance, but the oil, the product itself, if you have dry skin, especially going into the fall, it might be a good purchase for you. I'm not going to buy it because I have the Danessa Myricks and they're comparable as far as what they do to the skin. And I like the delivery system of the Danessa Myricks better. REM Beauty, I ignore it. I have no opinions. The brand just overall feels very phoned in. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like this brand is made with intention. It feels like they're just throwing stuff at the wall in this middling packaging that just doesn't, it reminds me of like CoverGirl, the stuff that I walk right past in the store, walk right past in the drugstore. Like, it just doesn't have any memorability to it. The products don't seem unique. They don't seem innovative or it looks like dollar store makeup to me. And I'm not interested. I'm intrigued by this Briogeo Scalp Revival shampoo. I wash my hair like every 7 to 10 days. And when I do, I want to make sure that I can get my scalp really clean as well. And that's when I tend to use like a texturizing body shampoo, something that's got like a salt scrub in it. The Christophe Robin is my favorite. But I am intrigued. I'm probably not going to buy it because I just bought a new bottle of shampoo. But it's something to keep an eye on for future purchases. The Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I've used this in the past. It's nice. If you need an eye cream, this is a good one. It might be a little more pricey, but it is going to be 50% off. Lorac, if you just need like a basic palette, I guess. But these are face products. So it looks like they have a 6-pan contour, a 3-pan matte highlighter, contour, and bronzer, and then like face powders. So Han is a brand that I have tried a couple of things. They're very granola, crunchy formulas. They're very oily. But I think the place that their formulas could really shine is in a cleansing balm. So on Tuesday, September 3rd, their cleansing balms are on sale. I normally don't do tubs because I go through them super fast. The one that I use is a squeezy tube, and I like it a lot. But I could have my arm twisted depending on how much it is. Wednesday, September 4th. Murad, their skincare is good. The things I've tried, I've genuinely liked, but I just think they're overpriced. I think they're one of those skincare brands that is just expensive for the purpose of being expensive. I don't think the formulas live up to the price. I'm not seeing anything else on the 4th. There's Pure correcting primers. I haven't seen or heard anything from Pure like since before the pandemic. It's another one of those brands that I just kind of skip right over. Persona lip balms and liners. Like, I'm always here for a lip balm, but I have a basket of them in front of me. I don't need one. Oh, let's start over. Thursday, September 5th. Benefit Cosmetics Fan Fest Mascara. I have been wanting to try this since it came on the market. I have heard really good things. I love a good fanned out lash. Right now I have kind of a chunky spidery lash because I'm using the Make Beauty, which I love. So I have nothing bad to say about that. But I am intrigued to try this mascara. There's two things that Benefit Cosmetics does really well. One is mascaras, the other is brows. I saw some other brow stuff. We'll talk about that. Polite Society, no. It's a Jared Blandino brand. He was the founder of Too Faced. And I just don't support him anymore. He's nope. Clinique is their even better makeup broad it's worded really well. Really weirdly. Yes, I can speak today. This Clinique Matte foundation is really oddly worded. It's the Even Better Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15 foundation. And then they're also offering the Clinique Even Better All Over Concealer Plus Eraser. So those are both on sale Thursday, September 5th. Tula 24/7 Ultra Hydrating Day and Night Serum. Tell me more. The things I've tried from Tula, I've really enjoyed. So that has promise. It Cosmetics. I have nothing bad to say about their brushes. I have a bunch of them because I buy them during this sale. I have the concealer brush this is the concealer brush that's going to be on offer. It's fluffy, it's kind of flat and domed, and it's got a little bit of movement, but not too much. Friday, September 6th. I have no idea what these Suave sets from Truly are, but I have stopped buying sets of minis because chances are there's a couple things in there that I'm not going to use, and I don't want to waste stuff like that. I just don't. I'm tired of it. I have so many minis in my life. I don't need more. The Pureology shampoo and conditioner. Hydrate Sheer Shampoo and Conditioner. I'm trying to remember if I've used this. I don't think I have. I don't think I've used it. I know that I've used something from Pureology. I can't remember what it was. Oh, Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Complexion. There is a cream blush that I've been wanting from ABH. So that might be the way to go. There's also the ABH Stick Foundation. I don't remember hearing anything about this, but I have been looking for a good stick foundation. I will look up some reviews and get back to y'all. There is another, the Airbrush Buffing Foundation. Is that the one I have? Oh, excuse you. This looks like it. I think it is. So it's flat. It's got a little bit of movement, but it's pretty dense. Overall, I use this for blending. I don't really use this for applying product directly to my face. I like something that's got a little bit more of a curve, but overall, it's a good multitasker. If you are somebody who is just building a brush collection, it's a really good one to add. Saturday, September 7th. YSL Black Opium Le Parfum. I don't like YSL's perfumes. Again, they're a little aggressive for my tastes. The Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Vitamin C Brightening Eye Creme. I used an entire one of these up, and it was nice. I didn't notice a whole lot of brightening, but it did hydrate and just keep everything nice and smooth. The Fresh, this is Saturday the 7th. I don't know if I mentioned that. The Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. I love that toner. I'm not going to buy it because I have products that do the same thing, but that is absolutely beautiful for dry skin. Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's a foundation I've never tried. I've heard good things, but again, it's not something I have personal experience with. The Benefit blushes, like, look, I want to like them. They have some really pretty colors. I cannot get over this chunky, boxy packaging. They did finally shrink it, but still, they're too bloody big. I will not and do not have space for those. They have more IT Cosmetics brushes on sale Saturday, and the mini Sunday Riley High Dose Retinol. I like that retinol. It's really powerful. Make sure you're wearing sunscreen with it, but it's a good one. First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream is just a good base moisturizer to have on hand. If you've got scaly elbows, dry feet, I know that sometimes my neck gets a little dry. Something like that that's nice and rich. It has colloidal oatmeal in it, so it's gentle and it's not going to clog your pores. I'm intrigued by the Peach and Lily Copper Peptide Firming Serum. I don't know if I mentioned, this is Sunday, September 8th. The Urban Decay Cosmetics eyeshadow primers, they're good. They have been around for a long time, and there is a reason that they're still around. They're great. If you're looking for an eyeshadow primer and some Urban Decay eyeshadows, I like Urban Decay eyeshadows, especially the singles. This doesn't say if the Moon Dust shadows are on sale. I hope they are. I will have a hard time resisting buying more, but I don't need more eyeshadow. And why can't they just do like IT Cosmetics brushes are on sale 50% off the entire 21 days? It doesn't make sense to have like this brush here and that brush there. Here a brush, there a brush, everywhere a brush. Old MacDonald had a brush. E-I-E-I-O. Thank you for coming to my beat poetry. All right. I don't have any of their eyeshadow brushes, but again, IT Cosmetics brushes are really good. They last, they wash easily, and they're really soft. Oh, let's see here. I'm a little bit intrigued by the KVD Good Apple Blush and Bronzer. I think I raked these over the coals in a new makeup releases. I don't want to spend the money just to try this. I really don't. I want to spend money to buy products that I think are going to work for me, and I don't think that's going to work for me. So I'm going to skip it. Diva Curl, Foreo, Quidad? I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. These brands I have not heard of, so I cannot speak to the veracity of their efficacy. Tuesday, September 10th, Redken Dry Shampoo, Prestige Lashes, okay. ABH Select Eye, so it looks like they're eyeliners, mascaras, and possibly brows. The Stila correctors, they're just going to come out gray. They've got that swirl pattern that's got like green and pink and white, and they're all supposed to color correct. They're just going to be gray. So, no. Toka Scented Dry Body Oil. I like a dry body oil, but probably not going to buy it. Wednesday, September 11th. Kylie Cosmetics. No. I do not patronize the Kardashians. It's a business ethics thing. No. And we've got the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Lotion. This is in a pump as opposed to the jar, so it's probably going to be a little thinner, but First Aid Beauty, their lotions, their creams, they're really good basic skincare. So the Rabanne Famous Lip Color Lipsticks, I have been drooling at that Rabanne lip balm in Soul Kiss that's like just a very light wash of color. It almost reminds me of Black Honey, but it doesn't have the purple. It's almost gray. And I really want it, and I hope it'll be included in this sale. I don't think it will, though, because this just says lipsticks. Beauty blender, no. I'm not buying a beauty blender. I don't think I've ever actually had a beauty blender. I've always used like Real Techniques sponges. Yeah, I've always used I started using the orange Real Techniques, and now I use the Eco Blender, which is biodegradable. It's compostable, and I feel good about using that sponge. So the beauty blender can take a hike. These Elizabeth Arden has these jars that are small all the way to large with these advanced ceramide capsules. These are so much wasted plastic. So much microplastic. I do not like it. I do not approve. I will not be buying these. If you are looking for a basic silicone primer, the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer, Resurface Primer, pardon me. So it's one of these silicone-y primers that's meant to like fill in pores. It's fine. What else do we have? Okay, Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow. If you are looking for a micro brow pencil, the Benefit Cosmetics is a really good one. I have used it before. I've used them up. They're really good brow pencils. MAC Studio Radiant Serum Foundation. Yeah. It's from, I've had a sample, or maybe it was a different MAC foundation. I don't remember. MAC Radiant Serum Foundation. Juvia's Place, from what I understand, has some really different and interesting lip colors. I'm gonna have to look at this and see if any of these like strike a chord. Tula Instant Skin Reviving Mask. H2 Oasis. Clever. I don't know. I know that I like Tula skincare. I mentioned that before. But I have hydrating masks. And I don't need to bring in any more masks before I finish the ones I have. Another brush from IT Cosmetics. This is the 15. It's a complexion brush. It's like the big round one, but it's angled. MAC Fix Plus Stay Over Setting Spray. I don't know if that means it's supposed to like completely cement your makeup to your face. I don't know. It sounds interesting. The IT Cosmetics CC Plus Nude Glow. I have nothing bad to say about IT Cosmetics foundations. I have finished 2 tubes of their regular CC cream. That stuff is beautiful and it's got a really good amount of coverage. I've heard that the Nude Glow is just as pretty. There are IT brush sets. So if you're looking for a specific type of brush in a set, there you go. ABH brow powder. Look, this stuff, they will bury you with it. I have one of these and I think I've had it since like 2018. I have pan in 1 shade. But if you need a powder, this is a really good one. You could also use a brown eyeshadow. But if you're looking for a specific brow powder, the ABH powder is really good. I am thinking about picking up one of the NARS bronzers. So I'm thinking about picking up the lightest shade of NARS Laguna because regular Laguna just looks awful on me. All right, I have not been keeping up dates. This is Sunday, September 15th. You got the Tarte. There's a lot of foundations in this sale. There's a lot of foundations. So the Tarte Amazonian Clay 16 Hour. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I haven't necessarily heard anything that I remember. I don't remember it being terribly remarkable that people were like, yes, you have to try this. Fenty powders are on sale. Urban Decay Vice Hydrating Lipsticks. The Ginseng Into the Glow Brightening Serum from Origins. I've used it. It's good. It's a good serum. It just makes the skin glow. Really, really pretty. Okay. Monday the 16th. The Osea Collagen Dream Night Cream. I have a couple things from Osea that I really like. I have the Vagus Nerve Oil as well as the Bath Oil, and they are beautiful. So this night cream might come home with me. The Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm Cream. If you need a really deep hydrating eye cream, this one is thick and it's beautiful. I don't think there's anybody in the makeup realm who hasn't tried one of the Stila liquid eyeshadows. If they are your jam, they're on sale. You know, I don't wear them anymore. They're a little fussy. They dry really fast. It's not my thing anymore. At one point I had a bunch of them. Jane Iredale pressed powder. Okay. Moving on to the 17th. Okay, the Fresh Black Tea Anti-Aging Moisturizer. The black tea range from Fresh is really beautiful. I've had a sample of this moisturizer before. It's gorgeous. Smashbox Face Palettes. Okay. KVD Select Eye. So we've got the famous KVD tattoo liner and her stick eye crayons. The Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. If you are looking for something that is bulletproof, you want full glam, full coverage, the Pure Love Your Selfie is going to do that. I had it and it was just too much for me. I didn't use it. It went off, but it is full beat proof. All right, moving on to the 18th. More Kylie Cosmetics. Nope. IGK. Have I used their dry shampoo? I may have. I don't remember. So that means it must not have been terribly remarkable. Stila. The dual-ended liquid liners. I think I've had some Stila liners in the past. And the pencil's really nice, but they're not terribly waterproof. At least in my experience, I have relatively watery eyes. So that is where we are with that. The Patchology eye gels are so nice. They're so nice. And the Live Tinted Hue Skin Serum Concealer. That's interesting. I will not be buying it because I don't need another concealer. Supergoop Mineral Matte Screen. If you are oily and you are looking for something to help mattify, this might be a good option. Lancome Monsieur Big. I didn't like it. It flaked into my eyes. And if a mascara does that, it's gone. It is cut off. It's out of the will. No. I'm not seeing anything here that's interesting. It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Powders. Back when these came out, I heard not so great things, so I've kind of stayed away from them, but I haven't tried them. So I'm not an expert. The 19th is the last day. So that's the day with the Supergoop matte screen, the day we just talked about. So there's some interesting things here. I'm going to have to make a list. I will eventually get a catalog and I'll go through and circle and I'll put things in my calendar and I'll make a budget and I'll figure out how much I want to spend. That is the really nice thing about having all of these presented at once. And I'm not seeing any surprise, we're not going to tell you until the day of, because those are bogus. I hate that. It's usually something like, a MAC eyeliner pencil. Okay, but that's not that exciting. So if you are shopping the 21 Days of Beauty sale, be mindful of your budget. Don't overspend on makeup. Don't put yourself into debt for makeup. It's not worth it. And with that, we are done. To my current subscribers, thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it. If you are new here, my name is Rachel. I'm an artist. I am disabled. I'm neurodivergent. And a lot of my content is derived from those personality traits. I hope you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of each other. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye, friends. Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously, because Moses he knows his toes aren't roses, as Moses supposes his toes to be. God, this is what happens when you expose children to literature.